Love them or hate them, trends are out there. Chances are, if you look at a lot of industrial designers' work in 2020, you're gonna see a lot of similarities in their work. And that's just part of the zeitgeist and the way people are doing things right now. Some people hate trends because they're maybe a little bit easier to use and they might be considered cheating. Trends are an also easy way to make your work look really modern, because that's what it is. It's the style of now. I'm gonna show you some easy ways to look at the trends for 2020 for form, details, and finish, and how to put them in your work. So let's design some products. Let's do it. Let's go right now. Let's go. What if we want to design 3 products? A lamp, a speaker, how about a wireless charger? I looked through a ton of websites like Pinterest, Behance, you name it. I've probably looked through it at this point. Lots of Instagram. I try to find things from the last 12 months or so and group them together in some big trends. Trend number 1 is soft forms, especially on electronics. Soft curves, no hard edges. Generally, it looks like something you'd want to touch and feel and squeeze. So that would be great for our lamp. Let's add in soft. Another trend I really noticed is, I didn't really know what to call it, but maybe the small base. So you have some bigger volume on top, and then the part that touches the ground becomes smaller. So let's say we want small base. Maybe we got something like this. Little soft form, and then it goes down to a small base. So we got a lamp modeled. I threw it into Keyshot. We got our soft form, soft top, soft bottom, and then, going down to a tiny little base. So this one has been around for a while. This came out of the whole minimalism trend that came out the last few years. I just called it the hard box. So it's basically, your outer form is just a big, simple box. That'd be great for a speaker. Maybe just something like that. Nice and easy. Don't have to overcomplicate it. Got it modeled up. We have our hard box shape for the speaker. Added a little cutout here where the holes weren't and some text. This is a trend that I think will never die. I wasn't actually sure if people are still using it, but I looked and trust me, a lot of people are still using this. That'd be great for a wireless charger. So let's say fill shape. Boop, boop, burp, burp. We're moving fast and easy, just the way I like it. Now that we've got the basic shape for everything, what we need to do now is look at details. All right, the one trend I really noticed that a lot of people are actually copying from each other verbatim is the half circle handle. So it's something you'll see on the new Mac Pro on top, and it's actually just a really nice simple little detail, and it makes it easy to carry. That would be great for a lamp. Let's add that in. On the top of the thing, have a little circle that you can lift up and carry the lamp around. Look at that cutie, he's great. So this is one I actually personally really like, and I call it the accent surface. So what this does is really just give a nice highlight on the product and really direct focus and attention of the user without being too noisy and too much. So that would be really cool for our speaker. So we have a little accent surface, and you basically slide left or right to control the volume. Once I saw this shape, I started seeing it everywhere, and I call it the shield. But basically, it's kind of this defensive action surface that you have on some products. So maybe this is a really good example of it. I think that'd be really cool on our wireless charger. All right, so we got our charger modeled up here. We have our shield shape, which is where you're gonna stick your phone to charge it. Back to Pinterest. If you're looking for texture in 2020, I see no bigger trend than the line texture. I think this is something that's really everywhere, and it's nice because it's simple, it's somewhat timeless depending on how you do it, and gives your product a lot of interest without adding too much complexity. Add some lines. Cool, so that's looking really cool already. I think the lines really turn this from a toy into kind of something that you would want to put into an interior. Hey Gray, what color should we use? The biggest color trend I see in 2020 is definitely orange, red, coral colors. And it's really nice, especially if you have some clear plastic or white plastic around it. It makes a really nice highlight and it really makes a statement. We could add a little orange in this thing too and really make things pop. Oh yeah, that's it. That's all we needed to do. We have our soft form, tiny base, orange highlights, line texture, and a little bit of clear plastic in there. But what color do we make our speaker? There's some other colors that have been sticking out this year. See a lot of really saturated, somewhat dark blues coming out. Standard blue? You also see a little bit of more teal. We'll go ahead and add some blue. Oh yeah, who doesn't love a good blue? So the last trend I'm really seeing is, it's not really black and chrome, I'd say, maybe black and just something really shiny. So I think this is a really good example of it. You have this matte black here, and then you have this really shiny, reflective surface as well. Let's go with that. So black and chrome. A little bit of black there, and boom, make that guy pop. That's okay, I think I'm basically done. So that's it, that's the trends. That's how you can use them in your own projects. Hopefully it makes it easier for you to make something that's trendy, exciting, and cool. Have fun!